Yeah, we gon' be
alright. Like the sound of that, yeah. See, saw life. What's down is coming back, yeah. Sleep so nice.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so let's get straight into it. I already have my eyebrows done, so I'm just gonna take my concealer and apply that underneath my eyes. Now I do the Wayne Goss method. I do watch his videos on YouTube still. He's literally like an OG of makeup, and he says to apply concealer into the inner quarters of your face, and then I'm just gonna apply it to the bridge of my nose, underneath my nose, and as well as my chin, just to give it some highlight underneath. Then I'm gonna blend that out so that when I put my CC cream on top, it'll be good. Now I'm just gonna take my handy dandy CC cream. It's from CoverGirl. I'm going to list all the products in the description box below, so if you want to check it out, you can. It's actually really great for back to school because it has SPF in it, so that'd be great. Okay, now you guys are looking all spiffy after you have your CC cream, all blended out. And we're just gonna make sure that the concealer on top gives it an extra pop. I've been sleeping in, I've been sleeping, when I can get it in sometimes. I just came back from vacation, so my skin's a little patchy from the chlorine from the pool, but it was an amazing vacation, I thank God for it. Okay, now we're gonna take our powder. I usually use e.l.f. and bake with it, but this one you don't really need to bake with. It sets in so smoothly, but you just have to be careful opening it. I'm gonna pour that out, and I'm just gonna make sure that gets all over the cap so we can, have enough space. Oh God, I was coughing in there. All right, so you're just gonna take your powder, and first I'm pressing it into my CC cream, and then you're just gonna dust it off real quick. Now after you guys dust that all off and celebrate, it's time for the BH Cosmetics Natural Palette. You think I'm going to use a Sigma brush? Well, you're wrong. I'm going to use my fingers and just apply the base color all over the lid of my eye. Pretty well. And then we're gonna take my handy dandy e.l.f. brush, and you're gonna take the lightest orange peachy shades and use that as a transition shade on my lid. Let's get up and close and personal so y'all can see what's going down and what's going on. Now, I have very extremely hooded eyelids, so y'all really are just gonna see my brow and my liner. I'm just kidding. So after you guys get that transition shade in there, I have to go in for a darker shade for the crease, and I gotta pop that in there because y'all ain't gonna see nothing if I don't give it some depth. So to give my eye some kind of dimension, I have to pop a darker lid into the crease, into the outer corners. I'm just blending that out right underneath the transition shade I applied before. Now, after you apply that, you're just gonna put some concealer on your lid, sweetie. Now, back to school, y'all already know you're tired in the morning, but your eyelids, trust me, this helps a lot because you're gonna seem wide awake, you're gonna seem bright and early, that you woke up. It's gonna help a lot, trust me. Now we're gonna take a contour brush. Make sure that you put that onto my Michael Jackson 5 nose, and we're gonna contour it to get a natural 𝗕𝗀𝗆𝗃 shape. No Dr. Miami here, sweetie. We just got a natural look. I'm just gonna slim my nose down because sometimes it'd be like, nah, I'm sorry. Ain't no Squidwards up in here, thank you. After I contour, I like to brush it over with my face powder to just blend it in. See how it's not as harsh? And then after that, I'm gonna go with the lighter shade of the palette. And no, I'm not gonna use a brush this time. I'm just gonna use my finger and just set the concealer that we put on before on our lid. Then after we do all that, I'm just gonna dust it out and take a clean brush. Use the darkest color on the palette, you know, and just take that brown shade and pop it into the crease. I'm telling you, I have really extremely hooded eyelids, so if you don't give your eyelids some dimension, it ain't gonna work. Alright guys, then we're gonna use our fancy smanchy brush. Just kidding, it's an e.l.f. brush. But this e.l.f. brush has been very trusty. Like, I'm gonna use that it's like a really dense brush. The densest you use on your brushes, the better your lid color comes out. So I'm just gonna use that into pink and just set that onto my lid. Y'all, look how nice that looks. Look how nice that looks. It's coming out lavishly. And then I'm just going to take a dark color to put into my crease again. Now my transition color kind of like, you know, faded into the background. And look, all that fallout. But don't worry, we'll brush it off later. The BH Cosmetics palette is actually really good. I like it a lot. It's just natural colors. Nothing too crazy. So then after, you know, I do all that, pop it into the crease. I'm just gonna give my eye some depth. I think I'm gonna go back into the palette and take the lightest shade and pop that into my crease because I feel like the darker brown shades kind of overtook it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So then after we do all this, y'all know what time to do, honey. We have to go back into like a medium brown shade, and you just gotta, you know. Then after that, we're gonna take our powder and we're just gonna get rid of all that fallout. You see that? That's not cute. We're not gonna show up to school looking like, you know, messy. You're just gonna brush all that out and we're just gonna, you know, blend it with the rest of our faces and, you know. Now onto this part, I was so proud of myself since you don't even realize. Look at that. Look at that. It's gonna look so cute on your first day back to school. Now on camera, I did my liner in like what? Y'all, I've been doing eyeliner for years. Okay, years. I'm a pro basically. I don't do winged eyeliner tips. I don't believe in that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a straight line over the eye. Look at that. Especially for a person with hooded eyelids. Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this.
Somebody come look at this. I feel like I did a great job. Okay, so then I'm gonna do my other eye and, you know, very thin. Some of y'all be looking like, you know, bats or koalas or pandas. Like, it's not that serious. Boo, just do a quick, I mean, if that's your thing, go ahead. But I think a thin, crisp, clean liner is the best. I thought I got some in my eye for a second. Hold on a second. It was getting everywhere. I had to make sure it was in my eye. I hate when it drips. Okay. Then, guess what's next? Mascara. I used two mascaras, by the way. One to get rid of the powder. It literally is empty. Like, there's not much in the tube. It's just like what's on the wand that's left. So I just use that to get rid of the powder that's on my eye. And then my other mascara is used for lengthening. Okay, you guys are gonna see that in like 2 seconds. This mascara is just getting rid of all the powder that the eyeshadow did. And then the next mascara you use is for lengthening and actually making it look like we have some lashes up in here. I need to get some falsies. I don't know how to use falsies. I feel like it's so complicated. But yeah, here's just another CoverGirl mascara that everybody uses. Excuse the faces I made, y'all. I be looking like the beat when that. I be looking like somebody just dropped a hit or something. You know that face every black person makes when the beat is nasty. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, everybody makes that face when putting on mascara, so don't roast me. Now into contour, I'm just gonna take the 2 brown shades you see here in the BH Cosmetics Natural palette, and then I'm just gonna use that to contour my face. Now you want a nice chisel face, you don't have to go too deep, you know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be creating a whole new jawline. It's just, a straight, you just gotta suck in your cheekbones and put in a straight line. Now also to give your cheekbones some higher depth, look at it between, my cheekbones are pursed, okay? You just gotta make a U shape, like a hook, if that makes sense. This is a trick, actually, a method I taught myself, because I noticed that when I went straight down like a banana shape, it made my face seem more masculine, which was kind of weird. Like, not masculine, but more too jawish, if that makes sense. So what you want to do is actually make your own cheekbone, if that makes sense. Now you guys are going to take your brush. It's like something that's just not the contour. I'm going to take the 2 top shades in my e.l.f. blush palette, and I'm just going to sweep that over my cheeks. Make sure you brush upwards. I learned this from a beauty magazine I used to read when I was younger. You just brush upwards. You see that? You just make pursed lips and brush your blush. Now I'm going to take the lightest white shade in the palette and highlight my eyebrow bone. What's that called? I don't know, I forgot. But I'm just going to, my brow bone. I'm going to highlight my brow bone. And then I just blend it with my fingers with the rest of the eyeshadow. Then you're just going to pop that into the inner corner of your eye, and look at the difference. I like that. Okay, so you're just going to make sure that doesn't get into your eyebrows, because we work really hard on them brows, girls. Eyebrows, I heard, are sisters, not twins, but one of my eyebrows be struggling and the other one be slaying. I don't know why. I hate that. I want them to be both slaying, but I guess, you're just gonna pop that into the inner corner, yeah. And I'm gonna pop that into my Cupid's bow, and I'm just gonna gaze at myself beautifully for a second. No, I'm just kidding. Then I'm gonna pop in a highlight. Now the highlight is very important, girls and guys, whoever. The highlight is very important because that brightens up your whole face. You're gonna make that pursed kissy face. You're gonna put the highlight on the brow bone. I'm just gonna sweep it over real quick, like sweep it literally over my Cupid's bow, my lips, sweep it over I was listening to music, y'all. I was getting turned, but yeah, And then I'm gonna take off all that powder, the excess makeup on my lips, because we're about to apply some chapstick. It ain't cute having chapped lips on the first day of school. So we're gonna put some chapstick on, and we're just gonna do what we gotta do. Look at that, looking cute. Okay, so now you're just gonna take I take my brow bone, and I'm gonna use that lip pencil in the color brown, black brown, and then I'm gonna take my liquid lipstick in the shade '💾💾. I believe this is from CoverGirl's liquid lip stain lines. Not lip stain, liquid lipstick. This is a liquid lipstick. In the color '💾💾. It's like a brown shade. And then I'm gonna take another CoverGirl lip gloss, which is kind of a 24-hour stay wear pink shade. And I'm just gonna pop that onto my lips. I like to blend those things together. Then I'm gonna take another CoverGirl shade. This one makes your lips luscious. This is just a liquidy, sheer pink shade that I like to place on top. It literally blends the two so nicely. I love it so much. And that's the final look, babies. I hope you guys look wonderful for your first day of school. I hope you guys like the look. I hope you guys slay. I go to college, so y'all know I'll be taking them long classes, so at least I'll look cute while taking them, honey. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoy your day. Have a great day.
Hey, whoever got an ear, just you feeling the vibe. You feeling the vibe. When two more with the guys, the spirit arises. Yeah, rise up. Yeah, you see the way you shine. Stay connected to the vine.